For this week's Jolt of Faith, I want to concentrate on a question I think we've all asked ourselves. How, as a follower of Jesus, how, as a person who has faith, how do I demonstrate, how do I share that faith with someone else? And that's kind of a complex question because there's a lot of different ways we can do that. But I think most of us, when I think about how do I share my faith, we think about with our lips, speaking, talking. But yet, I think the guy standing behind me, St. Joseph, gives us a much different way of looking at that. Here's a trivia question for you. How many words of St. Joseph's do we have in the Bible? The answer, 0. For a man who played such an integral role in salvation history, was entrusted with God's two greatest treasures, the gift of Christ his Son and the gift of the Virgin Mother, a man that was so crucial, has not one word recorded in Scripture. But that doesn't mean we don't know a lot about St. Joseph, because St. Joseph is the epitome of the old saying, actions speak louder than words. Even though St. Joseph doesn't say a lot, his actions speak volumes. And what do we learn about him? He was a man of faithfulness. He was a man of obedience. He was a man who put the needs of others before himself, and he was a man of action. My friends, that's what faith is. Faith is action. Faith is obedience. Faith is putting the needs of others before ourselves, and faith is a willingness to do it God's way rather than my way. St. Joseph didn't exactly have an easy life. To be asked to marry Mary knowing that he was not the father of the child, and to be asked to be part of this mysterious plan that we call the Incarnation could not have been easy. St. Joseph was asked to pick up Mary and her infant son in the middle of the night and fly off to Egypt, where he didn't speak the language, didn't know anyone, with literally only the clothes on their back. Could not have been easy. St. Joseph was asked to work hard to provide for Jesus and Mary as a carpenter, to play his part as the protector, as the father in the Holy Family of Nazareth. All of that Joseph did with obedience, with faith, and with a willingness to trust God more than themselves. I don't know about you, but that's what faith means to me. Trusting God more than myself, obedience, and giving myself in the service of others. Maybe we need to rethink how we answer that question. Maybe faith isn't about what we say, but as St. Joseph teaches us a powerful example, it's more about what we do. There are probably a lot of words you and I have uttered, but have we spoken as eloquently as St. Joseph did, as an example and a model of faith? Not a homily, not a sermon, but just that little jolt of faith we all may be looking for in our lives this week.